Welcome to the first episode of Replica Belt Nation, and this first episode, I'm going to be telling you a spoiler that I got from a website, and this is first SmackDown this Friday, and it was taped yesterday, so I'm going to be reading off to you. First up, at the beginning of the match, it was Alberto Del Rio versus Damien Sandow. To kick off the match, Sandow came out and did a heel promo and other stuff, and then Sandow and Del Rio did some exchanged words and other good stuff. And then after a hard-fought match, the World Heavyweight Champion finished Sandow with a cross-arm breaker, so that's pretty cool. Up next was The Miz versus Antonio Cesaro for the United States title. It was a 2 out of 3 falls match. After Cesaro match, or something, I don't even know. The first pinfall with a neutralizer, Miz scored the second fall to even it up to 1 apiece. Cesaro and Miz would go on to have an exchange of counters, but Cesaro ended up scoring the final pin to retain his belt. And I know a lot of people have been, waiting for Cesaro to lose the championship. And oh yeah, since it's Replica Belt Nation, I'll just show you my belts real quick. This is my Intercontinental Kid size and Rated R Mini. Anyway, after that, Fandango, promo and Matt Striker exchange. Fandango finally got his first promo or interview, but he ended up getting mad at Matt Striker for pronouncing his name wrong. I don't know why he would get mad at that, but anyways. So he basically said that he'll debut when Striker pronounces his name right. Next, Jim Ross interviews with Zed Coulter and Jack Swagger. Ross interviewed Coulter and Swagger during the show, and Swagger did his best to bash the Oklahoma Sooners, which wasn't something the crowd was too pleased with. Coulter would go on to diss Del Rio's English-speaking abilities and ended up getting into an argument with Ross. After Swagger smacked JR's hat off, Del Rio came out to the ring to save the legendary broadcaster. Del Rio would then go on to cut a promo against Swagger, and the two took part in yet another stare-down that ended without whatever. Daniel Bryan and Kane versus Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. Earlier in the show, Daniel Bryan and Kane. Let me just put this up. Daniel Bryan and Kane. Where was I? Got into an argument backstage, of course, and that was a sign of things to come. In their match with Young and O'Neil, the deck was stacked against Bryan and Kane. The Big Red Machine had to fight blindfolded. Oh, what? Again? Blindfolded while Bryan had his arm tied behind his back. Oh, wait, no, they switched this time. On Monday, it was Kane with his arm tied behind his back. Kane and Bryan would end up getting into another argument during the match, and that led to O'Neil rolling up Bryan for the victory. It didn't end there, however, as Bryan would go on to smack Kane across the face when it was all said and done. Sin Cara defeats Heath Slater. Oh, who can't defeat Heath Slater? Oh. Not actually one of the bigger matches of the evening. Cara scored the victory by way of a roll-up. Randy Orton versus Big Show. Just a second. Earlier in the evening, we find out that huh? Yeah. Alright, hold on. Alright, where was I? Earlier in the evening, WWE found out that a match between Big Show and Orton is scheduled, but Sheamus promises to get Orton's back during the showdown. The Shield would make its presence when earlier on by coming out and surrounding the ring, waiting for Sheamus. After beating down both Orton and Sheamus, Roman Reigns got knocked out by a Big Show, and that forced Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins to run for their respective lives. The Big Show then chokeslammed Orton, but Sheamus came in and landed a brogue kick to knock out Big Show out of the ring. Unfortunately, the match ended in a disappointing no contest. So basically, that's what happens on Friday. And sorry for the interruption and my poor reading. And that was the first episode. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.